Hey everyone, Hans Sugren here. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, wanted to talk a little bit about loyalty. Again, you know, exercise outfit for those who are wondering. I yeah, had a bit of a good morning there. Went into the greenery, even if it's agricultural. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Better than concrete. So, what about loyalty? I see around I see that many people actually want to be loyal to their extended family at the end of the day, or a subgroup thereof. And I find it a bit saddening to also see that many of these people who actually do mean well, I'm not talking about the malicious people who use those ideologies to just get rich, or get famous, or both, or get other things done for themselves. I'm talking about the well-meaning people who do that. Today at least. The well-meaning people who follow a certain ideology or think that we all should follow certain ideologies because that's what's going to save us. One that I really like to bring up, well, I don't like to bring it up, but it's a good example. An ideology from the 20th century that has a track record now of failure for the last 75, 80 years. And I had discussions with guys who follow this one. And I asked them, 80 years of failure and you have nothing to show for it. You're easily the most despised group in the entirety of society. What are you doing? And the genuinely well-meaning ones, they say, oh well, what else is there? Or you just don't understand. What is there not to understand? You need to look at the practical results of what you follow to determine whether it's actually good or not. You cannot just decide what is good or not yourself. You can do it as an individual for yourself, but an entire group, an entire people, no, it's not even realistic to expect that. I had one of them say that I was a bad man for just disagreeing. Oh, that was very mature, wasn't it? I care at least as much as he did, maybe even more, because I'm willing to actually headbutt other people that care. If I think that they're going on a wrong path, a dangerous path, an unintelligent path. And I'm not doing it to get a pat on the shoulder, because you get quite the opposite, I can promise you that much. You take a lot of flack for it if you do so. And, well, I think it's important that we start to realize, for many of us, that you're doing it because you love your people. That's where your focus should lie. How do you want to go about it? It's by being a good example yourself. It's not by putting everyone in a uniform or making everyone behave in a uniform fashion. Not every person you see in the street needs to wear the same trousers, the same boots, the same vest. They don't need to hold their hands in the same way, need to be in the same building every Sunday. Because, but that creates order. Order in itself is not a good thing. It's an indifferent thing. Same with chaos. You need to be able to handle both if you want to manage life. it's, yeah. Some people may need a bit more order. Some people may need a bit of chaos, more chaos. And I like to think, knowing myself a bit better every other day, or trying to do so, I know that I'm actually a very structured person in many ways, even though I don't look at it, but that's the other side of it. I may look like someone who has, well, yeah, just using myself as an example at this point. I may look like someone perhaps that leaves the grass in his garden and just shoot. My garden is a wasteland where it's survival of the fittest. I know to some of you that sounds like a good thing, but bear with me here, not talking about you guys, their mindset. To other people, or to regular people, I'm someone you should be heedful of, because look at this guy, look at that haircut, look at that beard. Surely there is something this guy is absolutely off the chains and can lash out at any second, etc., etc. Now I think for everyone that has followed my videos for a while, I hope I made the impression that I actually am capable of at least a little bit of thought. That there is at least some structure in the things that I say. Not always, but often enough. And according to all these other folks, I would be a bad man because I don't want to wear a uniform, or I don't want to be in the same building every Sunday, or whatever it's going to be. I don't wear a fish on my head every Tuesday. I don't wear purple shoes every Thursday. Whatever kind of crazy stuff is out there with some people. And I think that if you truly want to be loyal to someone, to a people, you must also be able to respect them. Because otherwise you're loyal to an idea. You become loyal to the ideology. And at that point, when you become loyal to the ideology first and then the people, or loyal to the religion first and then the people, that's when most people tend to be willing to hurt others. The same people that they wanted to protect at first, now they're willing to hurt them. Because you stand against what I believe in. How much healthier would it be if you were able to say, let's just shed all of it. Away uniforms, away Sunday visits to the same building, away fish on my head, away purple shoes on Thursday, whatever it's going to be. All this nonsense. And just do right by my people. With the capacities that I am born with, and the skills that I have learned along the way of my life. And protecting the young from being influenced by damaging people. Can we start doing that? Is that not healthier? Is that not truly actually what you wanted in the first place? And if you really love some aspects of this religion or this political ideology or whatever it's going to be, cherish it, but do it individually, do it personally, do it on your own damn time, just as others should do theirs on their own damn time. Is that so much to ask? Is that so difficult? And again, I'm speaking to the people who really want to do well. I'm not talking about the malicious, who want nothing more than just have people serve them. Guess I'm a little bit more confrontational today than I usually am. But I see the damage it has done to many, and how distracted it makes so many people. So distracted from what they really want in the first place, or wanted in the first place at some point in their lives. and how much better they end up feeling when they shed all the nonsense. A little bit of honesty would go a long way, and a bit of soul searching. Yeah, there's a little else that I can add to that, I believe. It's a beautiful day, that's what I can add. That's can at least appreciate that, right? Yeah. Is there something else that I can add? No, you know what? Sugrin is going to sign off and bye-bye. I think I've said all I needed to say. You all have a good one.